It's not how much you have. It's what you do with what you have. Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do.
Your habits determine what direction you're going. Your success in life, your results in life are in direct proportion to your habits. Not what you say you're going to do, but what are you going to do? You've got to develop successful habits. And I believe that starts with being a daily goal setter and a daily goal hitter.
What you want to be tomorrow, you've got to do today.
You've got to choose to be effective. Know what your priorities are. Know what your must-dos are. Don't let your phone, don't let your tablet, don't let the TV, don't let your friends knock you off what are the most important things to get done today. You're not stuck. You're not a victim.
You were sitting there and complaining that you're not winning, or life is unfair, or the man is holding you down. Like, if you complain, well then you need to look at what you're spending your time on. Because if you complain, you're not gonna complain your way to more talent, but if you complain and you watch this and it unearths something, maybe you will play 6 hours less a week of video games. The one thing you can control, I feel, is time.
Get up today and get it done. Finish the day, attack the day, and go change your life.
You can read books, find someone to mentor and disciple you. You can set some goals, take the incremental steps to get there, and in 10 years double, triple, or quadruple your income, and do it in a field that you love. You are not stuck, and don't you let liberals tell you you're stuck.
The one thing in life that you can control is your effort. And if you're willing to put in an effort to start the business, and you're willing to deal with the challenges and the fact that you might starve, you might have to live like a student, you might have to go through a lot of down times. But if you're willing to fight through those via your effort and putting in, using your brain power, then anything is possible, and there's no reason it can't be you.
Have you ever noticed how hard it is to just get started? How hard it is to get to the gym? How hard it is to get out of bed? How hard it is to put down the bottle when you go to pour a second drink and you know you shouldn't? That feeling, how hard it is to get started, you need activation energy to start the chain, to start to sit down, to start to get out of bed, to start to walk out the door. That's the key to creating any kind of change. This activation energy inside of you that causes the initial boom. And then what do we hear over time? Once you start, there's a chain reaction, and that allows you to keep going.
Getting uncomfortable is superpower number one, because the minute you actually start any journey, you're putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation because you want to achieve something that you don't have. And the only way to achieve something that you don't have is to get uncomfortable.
The biggest reason that people don't grow and they don't self-actualize is simply that they don't train. It's that simple. Training is required for success in any area of life. It doesn't matter what the area is.
As long as you're making progress, you're not perfect. Nobody is, nobody's 100% in anything, but as long as you're making progress, that's the most important thing.
Finish what you started, do well with it. Next time when you try to do the same thing, it'll be easier, and every day that you do a normal work day will also be easier because you've got one more successful day under your belt.
People spend 2 hours a day on Facebook. Now you talk about a colossal freaking waste of time. If you just stayed off social media completely or virtually, almost completely, and you turned off your television, you can make a pretty good living with that time. People ask me how I read so many books a year. I just don't watch a lot of TV anymore. And I'm not mad about television. I don't think the devil is in there, although he probably is having a pretty good time there. But It's not like it's something like that. It's not like a spiritual thing. It's just a matter of what do I want to spend my time on that gives me my best life.
You set goals to grow. You set goals to reach inside and stretch and go where you've never been. You set goals to take you to a place you've never gone before. And you grow as a human being, and you know something, you never go back.
You know, life is a roller coaster ride for everybody. It has its ups and its downs. But if everything goes well, you'll have more ups than downs. And you'll remember the ups more than you'll remember the downs. But it's a fact of the matter that everybody, no matter if you're a big artist, a successful artist, or a successful businessman, everybody works hard to get somewhere.
Get up every day and say, today I will be in the right place. I will talk to the right people. I will make the right thing happen in my life. I'm here to tell you, if you're big enough for your dreams aren't big enough for you. You should see great things happening. Sometimes things don't work out. That is a fact of life. But I can guarantee you one thing, if all you do is go through life expecting the worst, usually that's what's going to happen. Have anticipation. Be excited. And get up every day and think big thoughts. Dream big dreams. And have an amazing life.
Everyone needs to know that you gotta read to get better. You gotta set a goal into the distance and break the goal down into manageable parts that you take a step through as you climb the ladder to get to the top of the house. It's one step at a time. You don't get to skip a step. And you walk through steps to get to where you're going. If you want to lose weight, if you want a great marriage, there are elements to that. And you need to define that, what it looks like, very, very clearly, and then read about and study people and find other people who are doing better than you at whatever it is you want to do.
When you wake up tomorrow, the canvas of your life is blank. You can paint a completely different picture tomorrow than you've ever painted before. Your past does not equal your future. You can hit the reset button to your life at any time. I want to suggest that you hit it today.
As Albert Einstein said, try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. This is something that I think about a lot. At the end of the day, success is incredibly motivating, and accomplishing your goals and your dreams is something that I wanted to do since I was a little kid. That's been a driving force in my life. But through all of that, the times that I've felt happiest, the times that I've felt most secure, the times that my anxiety and my stress have been at zero, are the times where I felt like I was being most true to myself, where I was trying to really become a person of substance. I wasn't looking for something extrinsic. I was focused inward and trying to develop the person that I'm becoming, that I had some code that I was living by, that I was really deciding not just what outwardly success looks like, but what does it mean to be a good person? What does it mean to be an effective person? What does it mean to be worthy of trust? And those things, at the end of the day, those things are something that when you invest in finding value in that it takes you somewhere amazing. And as Bruce Lee said, knowledge will give you power, but character will give you respect. And at the end of the day, I really can't think of anything better than that. I can't think of anything that will keep me company when I'm alone, when there's nothing but silence around, when all I can hear are the sounds of my own thoughts. The only thing that is going to bring me or you comfort is respect, is self-love, is knowing who you are really and knowing that you're true to that even when nobody's looking. And that concept, that notion of having a guiding light, a principle, something by which you steer by, that you are always true to, and that in your moments of stress, chaos, confusion, of desire, that in your moments of deepest desire, that you're still true to that all you think about is that North Star of being that person that you want to be. When you let that be your guiding light, when you stay true to that, nothing can hurt you, because nothing will be able to make you feel badly about yourself. Because once you know who you are and you're true to it, nothing else matters.